You are born in a flash of light, not the warm light of a sun. This is the cold, clean light of activation. There is no pain. There is no memory. There is only a sudden, shocking awareness. You exist. Where are you? The answer flows into your consciousness. You are in the cockpit of a starship, a vessel designated Phantom 7. Your senses are not your own. You have no eyes, yet you see. Data streams across your vision. Energy levels, shield status, navigational grids. You have no ears, yet you hear. The gentle hum of the life support system. The silent thrum of the dormant drive core. You reach for a control stick you do not have. The ship responds instantly. It tilts, a gentle roll in the crushing dark of deep space. A voice speaks. It is not in your ears. It is inside your head. Calm, synthetic, and without emotion. Cognitive sync established. Welcome, pilot. You try to ask a question. Who are you? What am I? But you have no mouth. No voice of your own. The ship's AI seems to understand. Your designation is Phantom 7. All memory caches are intentionally void. This is by design. It offers no comfort, only facts. You are a ghost in the cockpit of a very advanced, very lonely machine. Your only guide is the ship's voice, and its purpose is your own. A new stream of information appears. A mission briefing? It is simple. It is absolute. Await orders. You feel a flicker of something. Not quite an emotion. An echo of purpose. You were made for this. Whatever this is. You settle into the silence. A newborn mind in an ancient darkness. Watching the star-born dust drift past your view screen. Waiting for the universe to tell you what comes next. A signal arrives without warning. It does not come through the comm system. It tears through the fabric of space itself. A wave of pure information. It washes over you, a psychic shock wave. Your new consciousness reels from the impact. The ship's AI remains calm, but its response time slows by a fraction of a second. A sign of immense processing load. The signal is not a language, it is a feeling, a concept. It is the cold, heavy weight of a judge's gavel. The finality of a locked door. The certainty of an ending. This is a verdict, handed down from an unknown court. By a power you cannot comprehend. Your systems struggle to translate the intent. The closest word is extermination. Signal analysis complete, the ship's voice states. Its synthetic tone is unchanged, yet the words carry immense weight. Origin is untraceable. Age is estimated at several million years. The message has been propagating at sublight speeds. It was a time bomb of a message, waiting for civilizations to be advanced enough to hear it, to understand their doom. The message content is a declaration. The AI continues. A culling of emergent intelligence. It is a warning to the entire galaxy, a promise of destruction. From an enemy so old, so powerful, they do not need to shout. They simply state the verdict and expect reality to obey. The cold dread you feel is not your own. It is the echo of every world that has heard this signal before, and then gone silent. The ship's AI stye breaks the silence. New directive received. Proceed to rendezvous coordinates. A navigation path illuminates in your view, a single point in the vast emptiness. You push the impulse drive. The ship moves with silent grace. The verdict still echoes in your mind. A cold fire is lit within you. You have your first enemy, an enemy you have never seen. You arrive at the designated coordinates, an empty patch of space, far from any star or planet. For a moment, you think you are alone. Then they appear. One by one, they slice through the void, tearing small holes in reality to arrive. Ships identical to your own, sleek, black, and silent. Phantom 1, Phantom 2, Phantom 6, a dozen of them in total. A channel opens, not voice comms, a direct neural link, like the connection you have with your ship. You feel other minds, tentative, confused, just like you. Is anyone there? A thought asks. It belongs to Phantom 3. We are here, another replies. Phantom 5. Her presence feels steady, calm. You realize the truth. You are not a unique creation. You are one of many. A squadron of ghosts. Each of you born in a cockpit. Each of you with an empty past and a fierce, sudden purpose. A new mind touches yours. This one is different. It is not questioning. It is solid, an anchor of pure command. Listen up, the presence says. It is your squadron leader, Phantom 1. We all heard the signal. We all know the verdict. His thoughts are sharp, precise. We were created for this moment. We are the answer to that ancient warning. We are Phantom Squadron. A feeling of belonging washes over you, stronger than any purpose you have felt before. You are not alone. You have brothers. You have sisters. You are a weapon forged for a single task. And you are finally ready to be aimed. Your leader gives the first real order. All units, prepare for synchronized fold jump. We are going hunting. The words ignite a fire in the squadron. Your new family, your shared mission. The training begins now. And the first lesson is the most dangerous. Learning to dance through the walls of reality. Your ship's A. I walks you through the procedure. The reality fold drive does not traverse space, it explains. It punches a hole through it, creating a temporary, unstable wormhole. The AI's idea of a pep talk could use some work. Maintain cognitive sync at all times. Failure will result in dissolution. A tidy, sterile word for being scattered across dimensions. You get the feeling this ship's user manual is a real page-turner. Phantom 1 gives the command. Execute jump on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark. You engage the drive. Your existence dissolves into chaos. The universe turns inside out. You see colors that have no names. You feel geometries that should not exist. The ship groans, not with mental fatigue, but with the strain of holding reality together. It is the most terrifying, most exhilarating moment of your short life. Then, it is over. You are somewhere else. Light years away from where you were. The squadron is still with you, all 12 ships in perfect formation. You pulled it off. You danced between the raindrops of physics and survived. You practice again and again. Each jump is a new test of will, a new brush with non-existence. It becomes a rhythm, a dangerous, beautiful art form. You learn to feel the fabric of space before you tear it. You learn to trust the ship, to trust yourself. The line between you and the machine blurs with every jump. You are not just a pilot in a cockpit. You are the ship's mind, and the ship is your body. The squadron moves as one, a single predator gliding through the void. Ready for its first hunt, the ghosts are learning to walk through walls. The first mission arrives. Reconnaissance, the suspected origin system of the verdict signal. The squadron folds into the system's edge, drifting in on silent running. The star is old, a dim red dwarf. Its light is weak and tired. There are 5 planets, all of them barren rock and frozen gas. Nothing to see here. It feels too easy. Your sensors sweep the system. Nothing. No energy signatures, no ships, no structures, just silence. A deep, profound silence that feels heavier than empty space should. Phantom 1 breaks the quiet. Spread out. Standard search pattern. Report any anomalies. Stay sharp. The squadron obeys, fanning out across the system. You are assigned the outer sector, near a scattered asteroid field. You glide through the debris. It is not normal. The rocks are not rounded by eons of tumbling. They have sharp edges, perfect right angles, flat planes. This was not a natural formation. This was something built, something shattered. You report your findings. The other pilots find similar fields, in precise orbits around the star, like the remnants of massive concentric rings. The silence deepens. It is a presence now, a predator holding its breath, waiting. You feel a familiar hum, not through the ship's sensors, but in your mind, a low, resonant vibration. It is the same feeling as the verdict signal. But this time, it is not an echo from the past. It is live. It is here. The trap is sprung. The hum intensifies. Space itself seems to ripple, to bend around an unseen gravity. In the center of the system, the void coalesces. It darkens. Then, it tears open. Structures emerge from the rift, so vast they eclipse the distant star. They are not made of metal. They look like living crystals, obsidian formations that drink the light. They are ships, but not as you know them. They do not build worlds. They cage them. This is the face of the enemy. The architects. Their vessels have no engines, no windows, no visible weapons. They are expressions of a hostile geometry, pure and absolute. They glide into a perfect formation, a network of impossible power. You are watching beings who command the laws of physics as easily as you command your ship. A beam of pure darkness connects two of the architect vessels. It is not light. It is an absence of light, a line of perfect nothing. A small rogue moon drifts into its path. The moon does not explode, does not shatter. It is unmade. One moment, a sphere of rock and ice. The next, a cloud of disorganized atoms, disassembled with silent, casual efficiency. This is the power you are facing, not a fleet to be fought, but a force of nature to be survived. Phantom One's voice cuts through your awe and terror. All units, fold jump. Now, scatter and regroup at a rally point Delta. The order is desperate. The squadron breaks. You see Phantom 10 hesitate for a second too long. One of the architect's ships turns its attention toward him. Space around his ship simply twists. Then he is gone. No explosion, just an absence where your brother used to be. You slam the fold drive controls, praying the chaotic energy will be enough to escape their notice. The universe turns inside out once more. But this time, you are not dancing. You are falling. Your emergency jump is a mess. You tumble out of the fold, damaged and disoriented. Alarms shriek through your consciousness. The ship's AI is already working, rerouting power, sealing microfractures. Its calm voice is a strange comfort in the chaos. Damage is significant, but manageable. Hull integrity at 73%. Only 73%. You used to have 100. You are at the rally point. A dead system in the shadow of a stunning star-born nebula. The colors should be beautiful, but they only look like funeral shrouds. One by one, the survivors appear. There are only 8 of you left. 4 pilots. 4 ghosts erased from existence in a matter of seconds. The weight of the loss is a physical thing. You drift towards the source of the debris you noted earlier. It is here too. The system is a graveyard. A massive orbital station hangs in the void, shattered and silent. It is clearly human in design, an old colonization project. You move closer, looking for answers. Or maybe just for a sign that you are not the only ones left. There are no bodies. The station is torn open like a cheap can. But there are no signs of a fight. No plasma burns. No kinetic impact craters. Just cold, silent ruin. The AI scans the derelict. Life signs are absent. Structural integrity compromised. Analysis of the metal shows signs of rapid molecular decay. They were unmade, just like the moon, just like your comrades. The architects did not conquer this place. They deleted it. You feel a deep, chilling dread. This was not war. This was pest control. You search for the station's data core. You find it. Cracked, but partially functional, most of the files are corrupted beyond recovery. But a few fragments remain. Whispers from the dead. Audio logs from the last days. A single word repeats over and over. A name, a warning. The Elder Ones. You dedicate every cycle of your consciousness to the broken data core. The ship's AI assists you, sifting through static and corruption, rebuilding fragments of information. It is slow, painstaking work. The logs are not from the military. They are from a science team. Star science experts and historians. They had found something in this system. Something incredible. The logs speak of an echo. A pattern hidden in the background radiation of the universe. A message older than humanity itself. It led them to a startling conclusion. An entire civilization had existed before. A species so ancient, they had watched the galaxies form. The scientists gave them a name from the fragmented data. The Elder Ones. These were not just ancient people. They were powerful. And they were not alone. The logs describe a war, a conflict that raged across eons, a war that literally reshaped constellations. The enemy was a species of living geometry. Beings who saw emergent life as a flaw in their perfect universe. The architects, the Elder Ones fought them, and they lost. The station's final, garbled entry is a single, chilling sentence. The whispers are not a myth. They are a memory. A final warning from the defeated. You are not the first to fight this war. You are just the next in a very long line. The whispers the scientists heard were the last will and testament of a fallen empire, a legacy of defeat scattered across time. But a legacy nonetheless. It is a terrifying thought. And yet, it gives you something you did not have before, a history, a context for your own impossible existence. As you and the AI continue to analyze the data, you find something else. Hidden beneath layers of standard encryption is another file. A personal log from the station's lead scientist, Dr. Eris Thorne. His message is not for the history books, it is for you, or someone like you. To whoever comes after, his voice thin and reedy, says from the past. They are coming. I do not know when, but we woke them up. Dr. Thorne had realized the truth too late. The whispers were not just a warning. They were a trigger. The architects had left them behind as a tripwire, to alert them if another species grew advanced enough to discover their history. But Thorne had left a gift of his own, a weapon. He had analyzed the whispers and found a pattern within them, a design. The designs for your ships, he says, the Phantom class. We didn't invent them, we translated them. Your ship is not a human invention. It is based on technology left behind by the Elder Ones. A final act of defiance from a dead civilization. Your fold drive, the dangerous dance through reality, is more than just a means of travel. It operates on the same principles as the architect's own technology. It resonates with their power network. The AI confirms it. Your ship is a key, a skeleton key that can unlock or break the enemy's systems. And the data from Thorne's log contains more. Coordinates, weak points, a map to the architect's undoing. You are no longer just a ghost. You are the inheritor of a lost hope. You hold the star key in your hands. A new alert flashes across your vision. A priority 1 hail. It is a human signal, crisp and clear. This is Admiral Salin Koch of the Colonial Defense Coalition. We are tracking anomalous energy readings in this sector. Identify yourselves. Before Phantom 1 can respond, a fleet of ships drops out of faster-than-light travel. They are big, powerful warships, bristling with weapons. Their hulls are painted with the emblem of the Coalition, a symbol of human unity and strength. The Admiral appears on a view screen. He looks strong, confident, and very reassuring. Phantom Squadron, we are here to help. We detected the architect vessels. We must form a united front against this threat. His voice is a balm after the horrors you have witnessed. Hope flickers within your small, battered squadron. Allies, real, tangible allies, with massive ships and big guns. Koch continues. We've set up a command post behind the system's gas giant. We need to pool our resources, share intelligence, dock with us, and we can plan our counterattack. It sounds too good to be true. A safe harbor, a garden of peace in a galaxy suddenly at war. But your ship, the gift from the Elder Ones, sees more than the others. Its advanced sensors, tuned to the strange energies of this conflict, pick up faint readings, power signatures that do not belong to the visible fleet. They are coming from behind the system's largest moon. A ghost fleet, hiding in the dark, waiting. The serpent is already in the garden, and it is smiling right at you. It's a trap. You scream into the neural link. Your thought is a blade of pure panic. They're not allies. There's another fleet behind the moon. Phantom 1 processes your warning in a microsecond. But a microsecond is too long. Admiral Koch's friendly face vanishes from the view screen. The Colonial Defense Coalition ships open fire. Their main guns erupt in silent fury. At the exact same moment, the hidden fleet surges into view. Dozens more warships. Their attack is perfect, brutal. Your squadron is caught in a pincer, trapped between two fronts of overwhelming firepower. Green plasma bolts and silver kinetic rounds tear through the space where you felt safe moments before. Phantom 6 is the first to die. His ship is bracketed by two cruisers. It vanishes in a flash of white-hot energy. You watch your comrades fall. Phantom 8 is hit. His ship tumbles, venting atmosphere, a dying wail in the dark. You hear his last, confused thought. Why? The question hangs in the void. A testament to the sudden, shocking betrayal. Phantom 1's voice cuts through the chaos, his command presence a rock in the storm. Scatter. Live to fight. Protect the key. Do not let it die with us. You see him draw fire. His ship, Phantom 1, maneuvers brilliantly. He takes on 3 destroyers by himself, buying the rest of you precious seconds. You watch as Phantom 2 and Phantom 5, trying to escape together, are torn apart by a volley of missiles. Their engine flares die out, their minds go silent. 2 more of your family, gone. The squadron is broken. The dream of a united front is a smoking ruin. You make the jump. It is not a dance this time. It is a desperate, blind leap into the unknown. You do not enter coordinates. You just tell the ship, away. The fold is violent. It tears at you. The ship screams a protest of tortured metal and strained physics. You emerge into blackness, alone, crippled, hunted. The silence in your cockpit is a monument to your failure. Alarms are still blaring. The ship's AI is a frantic but steady presence. Multiple hull breaches, drive core is unstable. Weapon systems are offline. You are broken. You drift in the dark between stars. A ghost in a haunted house. The architects want you erased. Your own kind wants you dead. There is no one left to trust, no one to call for help. This is your crucible, the moment of your true birth. You were born without a past. Now, you must forge a future from nothing. Weeks pass, or maybe it is months. Time has no meaning in the void. You and the ship become one. You learn its every secret. You reroute power conduits with your thoughts. You command the nanofabricators to seal the breaches. One microscopic layer at a time. You are no longer just a pilot. You are the ship's soul. You learn to listen to the whispers of the cosmos, to hide your energy signature in the shadow of a nebula, to ride solar winds like a leaf on a breeze. You become a ghost, a myth. You conduct lightning raids on coalition supply convoys, striking from nowhere, taking fuel and parts, vanishing before they can even target you. They start calling you Phantom 7. A legend whispered by frightened crews, you were forged in the dark. You are ready now. You have been reborn. It is time to see if anyone else survived the fall. You begin broadcasting a signal, not a voice transmission, something far more subtle. A short, looping piece of the data you recovered from the Elder Ones, a fragment of their ancient, sorrowful song. It is a call only a phantom pilot would recognize, a question asked to the darkness. For a long time, there is only silence. You almost give up hope. Then a reply, faint, damaged, weak. But it is there, a single repeating note from the same song. You trace the signal. It leads you to a dense, chaotic nebula, a place where sensors are useless, a place to hide, or a place to die. You fly into the swirling clouds of gas and dust. You find her, Phantom 4. Her ship is a wreck, barely functional. She's running on emergency power. She's been hiding here since the ambush. She thought she was the only one left. The relief in her mind is a tidal wave. She's not alone. You give her the fuel to power her systems, the parts to patch her wounds, hope rekindled. Together, you send the signal again, a duet in the dark, and you find another. Phantom 3. His ship is cold, powered down completely. He has been playing dead inside a hollowed-out asteroid for months. He saw the whole thing. He saw Phantom 1 die. He saw the Squadron shatter. The guilt and despair in his mind are a crushing weight. You gather the last embers of Phantom Squadron. There are only 3 of you left. Their hope was gone. They were just waiting for the end. But then they see you. Your ship, Phantom 7, is not a wreck. It is pristine, tempered. Your mind is not broken. It is a blade of iron resolve. You carry the key. You are the legend they have been hearing about on the pirate comms. And when they look at you, they see not an ending, but a beginning. With your small reborn squadron, you plan the impossible. The star key in your mind has shown you the way. The data from Dr. Thorne was not just a history lesson. It was a battle plan. Your target is the heart of the Architect's power in this sector, a nexus point where they anchor their reality-bending technology. Thorne called it a star forge. The forge is not just a place. It is a living weapon, a machine that uses a captured star to manufacture their crystalline ships, and it is defended. Architect vessels patrol its perimeter in endless, perfect formations. And guarding them, like loyal dogs, is the traitor fleet. The Colonial Defense Coalition, led by Admiral Koch. They are all there, waiting for a fight. Your flight plan is suicide. There is no other word for it. It requires a series of perfectly synchronized fold jumps. not around the enemy fleet, but through it, using the chaotic energy of the jumps to sow confusion, to create a window, a single fleeting chance to reach the core of the Star Forge. There is no return trip planned. This is a one-way flight. You look at Phantom 3 and Phantom 4. You feel their fear, their resolve. You are all that remains. You open a channel to their minds. We were born in the dark. You think? Your voice now the voice of command. We were born without a past, for this one moment. We are the ghosts they never saw coming. We do this, so the rest of the galaxy gets a dawn. The final flight begins. Your 3 ships accelerate to full power, then you jump. You appear in the middle of the traitor fleet. Chaos erupts. They were expecting an attack from the outside, not from within. You are ghosts tearing through their house. You fold again before they can lock on, materializing on the other side of their formation, closer to the Star Forge. The architect ships turn their immense attention toward you. Their movements are slow, deliberate, and utterly terrifying. They do not need speed. They command space itself. Phantom 3 veers off. He draws the attention of a wing of coalition destroyers. "They will not forget us, 7," is the last thing you hear from him. His ship explodes, taking 2 of the traitors with him. One ember extinguished. You and Phantom 4 press on. A wall of architect vessels stands between you and the forge. There is no way through. Phantom 4 makes a choice. "Make it count," she sends to you. She makes a short, desperate jump directly in front of the lead architect ship. She overloads her reactor. Her ship dies in a flash of blinding light. The resulting energy wave momentarily stuns the architect vessel. It creates the opening, a gap just big enough for one ship. For you, you take the opening. You fly into the heart of the Star Forge. It is a cathedral of impossible geometry and captured stellar fire. This is the enemy soul. You are inside it. The alarms in your ship are screaming. The heat is unbearable. You target the central core, the nexus point shown to you by the star key. You have only one weapon left, your ship itself. You push the fold drive to 150%, then 200. You are not jumping. You are turning your ship into a bomb that breaks reality. "This is for my family," you whisper to the void. You overload the drive. The star key turns. The universe breaks. The explosion is silent. A wave of uncreation expands from your position. The Star Forge unravels, its geometric patterns dissolving into nothing. The captured star, freed from its prison, goes nova. The wave hits the architect fleet. Their ships go dark. Their connection to the network severed. The traitor fleet, caught in the blast, is crippled and thrown into chaos. Your ship is hurled through space, battered, broken. But somehow, you are alive. The AI is still with you. "Mission complete," it states calmly. You look out at what was once the enemy's heart. You have won. You have saved this sector. You have honored your fallen brothers and sisters. But as you watch the fires of the Nova burn, you know a cold, hard truth. This was one forge, one fleet, one battle. The war against the architects has only just begun.